San Antonio, where we roam, where we roam. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to
Hola,
the pod.
amigas.
As you can see, we have a special guest.
And an honorary Barrio Bitch joining us today. Miss Alma de Dios.
Oh, yes, that is.
Alma la Ruidosa.
Say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody.
Introducing Alma here, our dearest, closest baddie
Yeah.
in our lives.
Thank you, guys. That means so much.
TM. Look her up on LinkedIn.
Yes, please follow me. Support.
Can you tell the folks, I know we just introduced your name, but give us your name, where you're from, your cup size.
Your ASL.
Your bazoinga
Your
size.
bazoinga size, just so the men's out there know.
Your Sydney Sweeney's.
Did you guys see they went public, her and Scooter Braun?
Yes.
I'm like, I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
she was a Republican.
I'm like, how can she breathe in that little corset? Because when she's not
the
in
Mariah
it,
Carey meme.
when she's not in it, she's rectangular.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't
Really?
have like hips.
Oh,
No, she
so it's
needs to
all
get
like body
Sydney.
mod.
So she's already got fetal alcohol syndrome. Just kidding. Just kidding. She's one of our biggest funders.
She actually threw us a mega party.
She's our investor, you guys.
She's our investor.
Her, Blake Lively, JLo, they're all going to do a class action lawsuit against us.
Yeah, they are. And yeah, so I am not sure what my cup size is right now because I've gained some weight.
You're like, they're just big.
They're doing their thing.
My name is Alma, and I'm 4'11".
Single, ready to mingle.
Single, not ready to mingle.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we can talk about this.
Yes,
we can
we can
definitely
talk
talk
about
about
it.
this.
She's like, absolutely not.
I am
A twin?
Single by choice.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite fun fact is that I'm a twin.
Identical, right?
If you talk to Delia, she will say that I'm the prettier twin, but that's not true. I just wear makeup.
I
It's
love
my
how
job.
every now and then Delia posts a picture of you as her profile.
Oh yeah, she's like haters will say it's not me.
She's like, say it's Alma.
But yeah, and I am her and Katie's personal stylist because whenever they have an event, they're like, "What's in your closet?" And I'm like, "Why would you tell me this 30 minutes before you have to leave the house?" But I have a problem, and we can talk about that too. I like to buy stuff, and they don't. And
So you're like-
I get that from my mom.
You're like the
Shout out
stylist.
to Alma Senior, Doña Alma.
Doña Alma.
You're like the stylist and you loan out your clothes.
Yes, I'm like LaRoche. Like we're from the same place. That's my favorite meme.
Tell us about your outfit today. What are your vibes?
I fell. We can talk about that later. But I didn't want to wear pants because my knees hurt. But let's start from the Nike jacket I have on. It's
Okay.
It's
a little
cute.
windbreaker. I got it at the outlets in Laredo for $20. I have this like top from Target. It's just a regular top. And a skirt, again, because I fell and my knees hurt when they rubbed. And then I have my little duck chanclas.
Which those were featured in a recent viral TikTok. Yes.
They have, last I checked, Lola. They have 86,000 views.
Ooh.
And I have like a gazillion comments. And I feel bad that I haven't replied to each
What are
and
the
every
comments
one.
saying?
You're like, I can't get to
They're
all
like,
of them.
I don't
I'm
need
that's
them.
too many.
Yeah.
I can't get to them.
They're like, I don't need them. And everyone's like, what size should I get? And it's kind of cool because I'm like, yay. I finally am attracting the audience I wanted.
Yes.
Because before it was a lot of men.
So you had been posting on TikTok like your like daily outfits, right? Your work
Yes.
outfits, which are super cute. You can throw an outfit together.
Thank you. I did it because I would get a lot of likes on my Instagram posts. I was like, what if I just start posting them on TikTok?
And you were getting a lot of likes, and when I click on the comments, men.
Yeah.
Men being like, let me buy you this, like, beautiful, I love you, marry me.
And they never follow up, do they, with the buying you things?
Yeah, I would. Well, some of them were very private and they would message me, but I have like the request to message.
Right.
And I wasn't replying at first, but then I was like, I kept getting like pay pig content.
Yes.
And I was like, let me see if they would give me money. Nobody gave me money. So then I just started putting my Snapchat on my bio. So like I wouldn't reply unless they paid me.
Right.
And I was like, well, how are they going to know that I'm waiting for them to pay me, right? And so I was like, if you want me to reply again, please send $20 and like, oh, send $100 or like, pay for my lipo. You know, I was just like trolling them. And
My
like,
lipo fund.
yeah, but
Hey,
there were
you
some
gotta
guys.
be careful because one day you're gonna get the guy that's gonna be like, "All right, baby, direct deposit hit.
What's your Zelle at?
You're gonna be like, fuck. God
They're like, which doctor?
What's your
Tell
routing?
me.
What's your
What's your
routing
routing number? But yeah, so far no monies, but it's just fun, and I like when the girls comment. I hate when the men comment because I'm like, thanks, I guess.
Can you drop
think
the
it's
username?
probably-
Or what's
Oh,
your
yeah.
account?
Oh, so okay, Spicy Mommy 956.
Hell
But I
yeah.
think that's what drew the men in because spicy content, and it's not. It's
Oh,
just that
the word. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
do you know how that? Do you know where that came from?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, so my son was making me a Roblox account, and at that time, the I Like It with Cardi B and Bad Bunny and J Balvin came out, and you know how she goes, spicy mommy,
Hot tamale? Yeah.
and I was like, Eli, I don't know what to put, and he's like, oh, what if we put spicy mommy, but instead of like the E, it was like a 3,
Yeah.
because you know how Roblox has some restrictions. And so I was like, oh yeah, spicy mommy 956, right? And so then I was like, what do I name my TikTok? I made a TikTok during the pandemic and I was on it for 4 hours straight, and then I deleted it because I was like, I don't need this.
Right.
But then I did it again, and we made a TikTok.
We did.
Cut to the TikTok of that song. What was that song?
The
Satisfaction. by
Satisfaction.
Benny Benassi,
Yeah.
Right. And so yeah, that's where
That's our
spicy mommy
only
came from.
TikTok. Yeah. We only, because it took us hours to do that, and then
we
we
were
were like,
sweating.
Yeah.
we're not cut out. We're según nosotros, we're gonna have a content house during the pandemic.
The content creator house.
One to TikTok later, 3 hours later.
Today drained me.
Try being an influencer for a day.
Try
It's
being
hard,
my size,
guys.
Amy.
You don't know.
It's so hard to reply to everyone.
Oh, I was gonna say it's probably something different from you seeing like there's a difference between you seeing like this fucking random man whatever account like telling you like they love you, and then there's another thing when it's people that you know in your life, not immediately in your life, but
Yeah.
like maybe 1 or 2 degrees away in your social circle.
You're like,
You know who I'm talking about. You know, if you, and he's probably gonna watch this because you're on this. But there was somebody who we know, and let's call him the brother of somebody we know, who consistently, and I've noticed, and because one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the content,
I'm
the
gonna
comments,
read the
and like
comments.
sleuth, and he was like consistently like
Embarrassing.
commenting on Alma's videos.
it was like, marry me.
He's like, I love you. You're beautiful. Like, I want to get
That's
to
a
know
real
you.
woman.
That's a real woman. And then one time I commented the exact same thing he did to Alma. Like, so my
Did
comment.
he like it?
I don't know, but my
Because it
comment
has
was
2
like
likes.
right above his, where I was like, I'll buy you coffee, and I think that's what he told her. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll buy you coffee whenever you want, and then me, I'll buy you coffee whenever you want.
Yeah, and my friends are like, why did Linda do that? Or like, why did that guy do that to Linda's comment? And I was like, no, Linda was being a troll. But I know him in real life, and I have met him, and it's really awkward. So I was like, go away. And I was like, if I just ignore him,
Yeah.
he'll go away. And he also didn't send me money. So if you're watching,
Send me money.
send me
That's
money.
one thing. What is it? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't write checks with
can't cash.
you can't cash.
Don't come over here, pobre.
I know
I'm
these
just
men over
kidding.
here being like, I have money, and then they don't.
And then they don't.
That's broke behavior.
Well, we were just talking about how billionaires who don't want to pay taxes, that's broke behavior.
That is because it's like, damn, hombre, like.
Yeah, that's
Chica
like
tu
when
madre.
that's like if somebody doesn't pay child support, it's the same thing for me.
A moment of silence for our friends who don't get child support checks. I do. Not enough, but I do.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say about that. I'll get sued at.
For defamation.
For defamation.
Even
I'm
though
gonna
it's a-
say people have to prove that it's libel or defamation to sue.
Yeah, but
So I do want to talk briefly about the fact that you are a twin.
I am a twin. Yes, identical.
Identical twins, which
Identical.
is pretty rare. People think that twins, like all twins are identical, but most are fraternal.
Correct. Yes. Or they get it wrong. Like in the 90s, things were wild in
Yeah.
there.
But it runs in your family, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do
Tios,
you
tias.
have twin telepathy?
So I have always been the well-behaved child. No, but like Delia would get in fights, and I would be like, something's wrong, And then like we would be switching classes in like middle school, and she wouldn't like I wouldn't see her, and they'd be like, oh yeah, Delia's in the office because like this girl tried to fight her, so she fought her, and like
Why would people want to fight your sister, you think?
I don't know, but okay, bleep this name out. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we had the same birthday, so it was like Scorpio and Scorpio energy, and like sixth grade. So we went to like a very low socially economic status school. Like, how do I say we were the poor kids?
Shout out to the Kristen Cubs.
Puro Cubs, puro blue and gold. But this girl, like, I don't know if like Delia bumped her, like it was an accident, but they were in English class, and so the girl like stood up to Delia, and like Delia stood up, and like she like sat her.
Damn.
I can't remember like what words were exchanged, but then like after that, like nothing happened. But she did go to like that same English teacher was like messy. I don't know what her name was. I didn't have her. They separated us in all the classes, so
On purpose?
for good reason. Yes. So now if you have twins, they cannot be in the same classroom because one will become codependent of the other.
Really?
Yes. And Delia, you are the codependent sister. She's always like, do you want to go here with me? Do you want to go there with me? Like, do you want to come with me? And I'm like, no, like leave me the kids. You could go by yourself. But yeah, so now legally they don't let you put your kids in the same class. But we were in the same class forever.
Wow.
And it was easier for my mom, I guess, because like homework and stuff.
Yeah.
And my dad would go and like, "Pon amigas juntas."
Yeah.
So they listened to him, but now yeah, they do that, and I'm like, I could see that, like definitely. And
Do you think that's like siblings in general?
I guess si eres flonque, in the same grade.
Si eres flonque.
But yeah, like
Shout out to the flonques.
shout out to the flonques. I didn't mean to offend you. But if you didn't pass the tax, that's not your fault.
Not the
Not
tax.
the tax test, or what is it, the star now? But yeah, no, Delia and I were separated at birth. We were separated at puberty in sixth grade, and so she was always getting in fights and stuff. I don't know why.
But you would get that like feeling like something was wrong.
Yeah, I'd be like, or like sometimes we would switch classes, so yes, we would. And I remember like, do you remember Kleiber? That was freshman year.
The German
Teacher?
science teacher.
Shout out to Mr. Kleiber. She was like so rude. She was so like, Delia was very like, don't tell me what to do person, and so she was always getting in trouble. Trouble found her. I will defend her until the end. But she was like, let's switch classes, and so we switched, and then he finally like noticed, and he was like, I'd rather have you here.
Oh.
He's like,
you would
switch his class because she hated
what
him.
class would she go to?
I don't know.
So you would just do her work?
No, like we didn't even have work. Let's be serious.
You're
It was
right, you're
chemistry.
right.
Take notes,
Or what
I
was
guess.
it? Was it chemistry?
It was
IPC?
chemistry.
Yeah, but she would go to like the class I had. I don't remember what class I had, but like we had the same teachers just at different times. So like we just be like, oh yeah, you go to my class. I was like, okay, and so I would just sit there, and everyone was like laughing because they knew.
Right.
But he was like, what's going on? And then like someone like blurted it out, like that's Alma, and he was like, I don't care. He's like, don't let her come back.
Whenever you guys whenever y'all would get sick, would the other get sick? Like, well, okay, like as adults, like because you guys don't. Do you spend a lot of time together? Like, if you're sick, is she gonna get sick?
Now, yeah.
Okay.
No, so like this year, like she got the flu and I didn't.
Oh, okay.
And she got COVID like 4 times.
Okay.
But she works like in a nursing home,
Right.
so you know
Thought it
she's
was
around
maybe
it.
some magical one gets sick, the other one gets sick or
I
something.
mean, when we were little for sure. My mom was
Yeah.
like going crazy. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mom. But yeah, no, it was very like that. Like I don't think she felt when I was in trouble, but when she was in trouble, I felt it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that says about me. Maybe I'm a bruja.
Yeah.
There was a full moon last night.
We are a coven.
Yes,
we
we
are.
are.
We are a cult, actually.
Brujas. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
There was a time, so just a bit of a backstory is that Alma and I grew up in the same city, therefore very close neighborhoods, and we went to the same middle school and the same high school.
Yes.
We knew each other as peers, and then we essentially got closer when we were in our 20s, like when we were
Yes.
in school and stuff.
Shout out to Tumblr.
Shout out to Tumblr, to the Tumblr days, because that's when I
Tumblrs.
would see you and Nelson
And
being on Tumblr, and I was like,
blogging.
I need to be in on this. So then we started just by the powers of memes is when we started to talk more and stuff. But
Yes.
I would say that even at that time, early 20s for me, it was still hard to distinguish you and Delia. Which now I'm like, that's crazy because you guys look so different to me.
Yeah.
And like,
it's because you have to see us like separate first, and then you get to. We're very different.
and then I'm like, okay, how could I at one point been like, who am I talking to right now? Which one's which? When now it's like I can like personalities alone. I'm like, they're so different.
Yeah. My grandma still goes, ¿A cuál eres tú? And she's known me all my life. So I'm like, la de Eli. She distinguishes us by children.
Kids.
Yeah. La de Eli, la de Gael. So that's Rafa, the one that I will inherit her wings. We can talk about that another time too.
And in terms of like twins, is it every other generation? Is it random? Like how has it been in your family?
It's like super random. Like, so it didn't make sense for my mom to have them.
Okay.
My mom was also really young, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Right.
But
In my family, we have twins too, and the lore is that it skips a generation supposedly, but I don't know how
like
true
my
that
grandkids.
is.
So
Yeah,
we'll find out.
supposedly, yeah. Well, I did want to ask, were there any boy twins that you guys went to school with?
Yes.
There were so during
Are
my
they lawyers?
who? No, I have no idea.
The
glasses.
The glasses? Aren't they
So-
lawyers?
No,
Aren't they the ones that have the lion or?
is that them?
I think that's them.
Oh, I have no
That,
idea.
like that's their logo in Laredo.
I wasn't really like friends with them. Only
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Okay, so it was-
fraternal twins.
yes, there were 6 sets of twins in our graduating
Oh
class.
wow!
So
Shit,
they-
I only know about 3.
No, they took a picture of us and they put it in the newspaper.
Oh my
And they
god!
put us all like in
Big
our
news in the
I'll have to
small
look for
city,
it.
small town.
It was just really weird.
Yeah.
But I think the only fraternal ones were another set of girls. Everyone else was identical because I couldn't apart.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Even the names. Too.
Yeah, same. I was like, which one are you?
Yeah.
So then
I
I'd be like,
could-
hey, twin.
Yeah.
Like,
obviously the fraternal twins being like could tell everyone could tell apart
yeah.
because
They did not look
clearly
alike.
everybody favored one over the other.
And we still do.
and we still do in terms of looks. And maybe
that's
personality
unfortunate.
too, honestly, because
Yeah.
I feel like one, no shade, but I feel like one was very like dry.
One was more traditional
Oh, okay.
than the other.
Well, traditional in the sense that he got a girl pregnant when we were in middle school.
Oh.
Don't sue us. Oh wait, does he owe you money still?
Allegedly.
We could talk about that
Damn.
offline. Yeah, but the other one is super fun. Love him to death. Actually, when I left to college, he was one of the guys that came with us.
We used to when like again this is like our mid-20s going out in Austin, we used to get drunk and then call him, like prank call him, but just like talk shit to him the whole
And he
time.
would just be like cracking
I
up.
know we would make his night. We would be like,
Yes.
hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Were
Wait,
there-
we forgot to say, like, when we got closer, we went to see Beyonce. You were like, are you guys gonna go?
Yes,
And I was
yeah.
like, hell yeah, girl, you wanna come with
So
us?
we had like we had just been like, well, no, you and I went through breakups.
Okay, so I saw her post something and I was like, did you see Linda's blog? Like, did you
Which
see
was
her
like
cover?
a breakup blog,
Yeah.
and then or breakup post, and then like Alma was like, I'm going through the same thing, or like I went through the same
Yeah,
thing,
like, hey,
and
are
then
you
we
okay?
we bonded over, obviously, like these are like our exes. We were all from the same town.
Everyone knew each other.
Everybody knew each other, so it was like very like we knew who we were talking about when we're like telling each other stuff, and
Yeah.
then there are similarities in the personalities
Yes.
of
It was
exes.
like,
So
what is it? Misma chingadera.
narcissism. That's what it is.
Chingadera.
Chingadera, yeah.
Were they both former football players?
Yes.
That sounds a lot.
It does. And now I have his son. And he's in football.
Well, you're gonna raise him better than that.
Yes, definitely. And
Speaking of, your son now being 13 years old is about, to have his first year anniversary with his first real
I hate that you
serious
brought that up.
girlfriend.
I was like, no, girlfriends, until you have a job, no one's gonna call
How
you broke.
do you feel about this?
I'm just like, it's very like they don't do anything together. Like they're just like at school together.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, oh, can we do this? I'm like, and with what money? Whose money? You have money? I'm trying to instill in him that like, what is that? That like, no, I'm the girl. Like, I'm the girl. You have to take care of me. And it's like is it Big Ange?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, if you want like, and he likes like the pretty girls and stuff. So I'm just like, you have to like, girls want you to take care of them. I was
All
like,
girls are pretty, by the way.
all girls are pretty. Yes. I just meant she's like very
Yeah.
girly and stuff. And she has a bunch of brothers.
Mhm.
And she's the only girl.
Okay.
So I'm like, do you know what you're getting into?
Oh, they're watching.
Protective.
They
Yeah.
are watching.
Exactly. Like you have a bunch of brothers, right?
Yeah,
So
they're gonna. If anything ever goes south, brothers are gonna step in.
yes. And so I'm just like, hey, like, you could do whatever you want with your life. What kind of doctor, what kind of engineer do you want to be? Because you need to make money. And I also just don't want him to be like a young parent, like me. Even though I was 21, I escaped.
That
teen
is being a
pregnancy.
young parent.
That is very
that
young.
is- yeah.
When I was 21, I was a dumbass, and sometimes I'm just like, what was I doing? But yeah, that's what scares me. I just don't want him to like be a young parent because like there's so much life to live.
Right.
Right? No shade. I don't regret him,
Yeah.
but I do want him to have fun, and like we have a lot of fun now because I make more money, and you know we do whatever he wants to do. I'm having tons of fun being a boy mom.
Hashtag boy
Hashtag
mom.
boy mom. But I also like want to encourage him to like go see the world. If he doesn't want to study, like go work somewhere else. Like we do live in like San Antonio now, but he's lived in Austin, and so he does well with change. Like we did family therapy when we moved to Laredo for a little bit, and so like he's very good about talking about his feelings.
That's good.
And he's very like socially intelligent too. And I mean he was like dying to be here because he's used to being around adults. Linda and Ricardo like raised him for 2 years. So
We were co-parenting.
we were
No,
co-parenting.
I mean,
were dead ass my
I
co-parents.
think
Thank you guys. It means a
one
lot.
thing that like I stand by is that Eli, your son, has always been a sweet person.
He's very
He's
sweet.
always been sweet. He's always been nice and kind, and I think that really goes a long way. And I think that says a lot about you.
Yeah.
You are primary parent, like
Yes.
because he
Always.
and you know I guess to truly define that that means he like lives with you more you know of the time, and he is going to the school near you, like he is like like spending the most time with you.
Yes, like 90%.
And I think that's like
99.
a lot. I mean, it's a lot like of what you instill in him.
Yeah, I think
And maybe for 2 years of what I instilled in him.
oh for sure because he loves The Office and I'm just like this is not funny.
He would just
Hot
come
take. Hot
when
take.
Alma first moved up to Austin was for her first job here and like living in my apartment, and I lived in a 1-bedroom, but I was like, welcome.
Well, she was like, just I was like, I like, you know, I had just quit my job because they were like, hey, come June, the funds are out, you're out of a job. And I was like, I'll see you later. I'll see you never. And so she was like, just apply. And I got a job. And so Linda let us stay with her, thankfully, because we were homeless. We were houseless.
And I love that, like
Eli was so excited.
They would like crash. I mean, they would like staying in the living room, and Eli was like my bedroom. Like
was
he
like-
decorated it. That
he
was
put
his
up
bedroom.
his Spurs thing.
His Spurs thing,
remember?
his little basketball. He was like, "It's my room, my bedroom." And then when Alma would take a shower, and like I'd already be in my room, like I'd be watching The Office. He would like come, big iPad, sit on the bed next to me, like
He'd be
get all
like-
comfortable and like
Hey.
watch The Office with me. And like now he knows like that's his point of reference
Right.
to me.
He can make like office jokes.
What
or
a
whatever.
millennial.
I
Yeah.
remember when I first met you because you had just moved and we went to Irene's
I
together.
was gonna say they
Yes.
closed it, right? You guys
They
talked
did.
about it on the
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
We
Moment
went
of
to
Moment
silence.
of
Irene's and I
silence.
was like,
I'll never
I
forget
like
that.
her.
I'll never forget
Wait,
that.
did I first meet you
It was
at
at
that
the-
time or at the
Armin-
Tasty Placement party?
Tasty
The tasty
placement.
placement
Let's
party.
talk about.
Party.
Let's talk about
So-
it. Can we talk about? Can we talk about it?
We just bleep his name.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
So
we
where
can't
we
give him
worked,
points.
where like Ricky and I worked together, we threw like that was the year that we planned the Christmas party together.
Yeah.
Ricky, when you and I made sashes and had like a little
I
award
saw those
ceremony,
pictures in my Google
Really?
photos.
Aw.
It's
and
like all of us.
I brought my guests were Alma and Delia,
She was like,
and
I'm gonna
like
bring my twins.
my boss, our boss, like absolutely loved
Yeah.
it. Like
We
he
know how to
was like,
party.
Yeah,
he
they
would
really do.
then after that every once in a while he would ask me about the twins and how the twins are doing, and I think he gave me a bike to give to Eli. Like
yeah, he was like, give me her
Oh.
address. But it's because at
I
one
was like,
point,
no, give me the bike, I'll give it to them. You
at
don't
one
need
point,
to
I
know where
went
she
up to the
lives.
bar and he was there, and so I was like, oh, let me be like nice, and so like le saqué plática.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh, he's taking it the wrong way. Like he thinks I'm attracted to him,
Oh.
and I was like, no.
And then
You
Delia
just have
was
money.
also
And you're paying
also
for the drinks.
she was like, oh my god, like Linda's so like great.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
oh
Give her,
my-
did
I
you
think
say
I
give her a
give her a
raise?
raise.
I think
Give
at
her a
one
raise.
point both of us were like, give her a raise, give her a raise. We were so
and he
so
like
drunk.
ate that shit up, being like, "Oh, they're giving me attention, they're loving me,"
Mm-hmm.
and was like in love with
He
that.
was like, hire them. He was like, can they do commercials? But yeah, I remember at one point I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, me trying to be polite, but I was like, it came out the wrong way. But it was so fun. I still have like a very good selfie from that night.
That's when our other coworker Francis and you guys kept calling her Bolivia.
I was gonna say, is that Bolivia?
Yeah.
I still have to.
She was
Yeah,
drinking
or-
wine. Do you remember? We were all
Bunchies,
drinking like
bunchies.
cocktails, and she
Yeah,
had
bunchies,
a glass of
yeah.
white wine or red wine.
And then we went to the ranch after, and she was just buying us shots, but like Francis was not drinking. She was just watching us drink, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Girl."
She's like, y'all are messy.
She was like,
here are more shots.
she was like the ghetto. Guys were buying her drinks too.
"Yeah, well, she's beautiful.
She's
girl.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I bet she still is. Is she still an influencer? Like, is she?
I think I still follow her.
I don't
on
even know if I
Instagram.
still
Or not
I need
not
to
like
look her up.
influencer, but she's like a very like low key, only posts like really fun stuff.
Probably.
Yeah, she always
Good.
had something going
That's
She
on.
was.
hot.
She came from money.
Do you remember when she
She was
left
real.
on her Snapchat? She was like, leaving Tasty Placement, goodbye forever. She
Yeah.
like put all this
It
stuff
was like
on.
a picture of the building,
Oh,
and the
really?
Goodbye forever.
the minute she left the building, it was like picture of the building in her story. Goodbye forever. And we're like, "Oh, I thought we were friends, Francis, but okay."
Well, the joke
thought you
was that
fucked
she
with
told
me.
Michael she might come back. But then the Snapchat said goodbye forever.
Goodbye
She was
forever.
like,
She really
She's
said.
like, I'll be back. Yeah, sure.
hey, Michael, catch this. But that was so fun. So I think I did meet you there.
Yeah,
and
that was the
obviously
first time.
You had the party version of us.
Yeah.
And so
You had
Delia
the
and
party
I-
version of me too. And then you moved, and then we got closer because that was the
would
first
be
time we hung
Neil,
out was at
yeah.
Irene's. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I still remember that. Like, I just remember like.
I remember
small.
like feeling like you were so relieved to move there. Like I could tell a weight was lifted off your shoulders, and you were so
Yeah.
excited to like be in Austin.
Well, remember I left and I didn't tell anyone. I told my mom and my dad, my little sister, Delia, but Delia wasn't living in Laredo, and then, or maybe she was still, but she was like before she moved to Carrizo Springs. So yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna take this job and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds like it changed your life, really. Kind of like the career trajectory in a way.
that was really why I wanted to leave, because I wanted to use my degree, and at that point I had already started my master's, which I did not finish. I'm a master's dropout,
You
but
can always finish later. if you
I
need
always
to.
tell Eli, I'm like, when you go to college, I'll go back. Like,
Yeah.
no rush. And
Yeah.
they call me every year, like, hey, your stuff is about to expire. I'm like, let it, girl. I don't even think I'm going to do that anymore. But it was just really hard because I was at the point where you have to find the, like, hours for your degree, and you have to work for free.
Right.
And I was a bartender, and I was working full
You were a
time.
bartender.
One thing
The
is that
stories.
Alma has consistently
God.
held more than one job.
Yeah.
Always for
You're
the
a workhorse.
first 8 years of Eli's life. Well,
Yeah.
didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of it was obviously Eli, but I always was like, I'm not just a mom,
Yeah.
because I see how that consumes people, and I was just like, that can't be me. Like, I don't have a husband. I can't let that I don't have that
Right.
luxury, but also I'm a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, but I love my friends. Like, I don't want to not see them anymore. And I was like, no, I'm gonna work hard so that way we have fun money,
Right.
right? And so like, that's why I was like, if I have like a babysitter, like, yes, we can go out. If he goes with his dad or with my parents, like my parents, every year I worked here, they took him all summer, unless like his dad was gonna pick him up, then he came back. But
Right.
it was really fun because I was like, oh, now I can be a 20-something-year-old in
Yeah.
Austin, right?
Totally.
So it was fun. I did work a lot, and a lot of it was a blur. Especially Eli's childhood, because I didn't see him. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, after school, like lunch, whatever. And then like the last year I lived here, 4 days a week, I also worked at the bar.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
And so
Long hours too.
shout out to Oddwood Brewing. They would let me bring Eli to the bar because I was like, I can't do anything. Like, I have a child, and they're like, bring him.
But this wasn't like a 2 a.m. bar, right? This was like midnight.
Yeah, so it was a brewery, so it has to close at 12.
Yeah.
Usually they don't stay open unless they also have a liquor license. I don't know why that is. We could Google it
I mean, I feel that's the same thing. Like Cosmic is this like
because it's a beer garden. Yeah, so I think you have to have like, just like you have to have a different license for like a cider.
Right.
Yeah. Is Texas Keeper still open?
yeah,
Yeah, that was the one by the house. Remember?
the cidery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name the other day, and I was like, "What was it called?" Because we sold their cider. Because you have to have a different license to make cider too. So like the beer, cider,
Right.
and liquors, all different. But there it was just wine and beer.
Should we go after this?
We should. I haven't been, but
I've never been.
I've never been.
well, because remember it was closed for COVID, so we couldn't go.
Yeah, it's even closer now to us.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
We're
Because
really
we just have to get. Is it off of what is it?
1626.
Yeah, I forgot that highway. I'm forgetting. Remember me.
So I
You
did
turn
wanna,
into
so,
the little.
No, Mama Coco.
so Linda and I talk about the Looks Maxers, the Red Pillars a lot, and I know you have a young son, and I know these fucked up men are trying to poach these, young men who are growing up
They're
and
just
online, chronically
everywhere.
online. Like, how do you feel about this kind of trend that's happening, and how do you feel like a responsibility to make sure that he doesn't fall prey to that?
Absolutely. So a lot of his little friends have Instagram and Snapchat now, and that's a lot. Like a lot of the content. That's what I
Does
hate.
Eli
Snapchat.
have social media?
He only has TikTok, and he can't like post his face and stuff like that. And then if he reposts something, I'm like, you can't repost that. Like unrepost it. Like this is wrong, and this is why. But also what I've seen a lot is San Antonio is a very like religious place. There's a lot of Christianity. And I was like, you can make that decision when you're a little older, because we're non-practicing. I'm an atheist Catholic. And so that's been really hard because he's like, Mom, can I go to church with my friends?
He asks to go to church.
Well, his friends ask him to hang out, and they're like, yeah, let's go to church because it's fun.
Like for serious? Like let's go to church and
'Cause they
sit
have,
down
like-
and listen?
No, they have like youth groups.
Well, that's what I've heard, is that a lot of young people are kind of turning to religion right
I have
now.
cousins that are very religious.
That is also the mark of a recession.
And yes, and they're very conservative.
I feel like when we were growing up, the last thing you wanted to do was go to church. We would never.
I was always forced to go to church. There was
Yeah.
this
I
did
girl
go to
in my
church.
catechism class, and remember, speaking of millennial like fashion and stuff, she would wear her thong out of her pants at church.
The whale tail.
I loved her. Yes, I loved her for it because we had
The nerve.
a really bitchy like catechism teacher,
course.
and she was such a bitch. And that girl, we went to high school with her too.
What are these classes about?
I would love to tell you.
I wish. I
They
wish I
literally
knew.
go through the Bible. They give you worksheet. It's so lame.
It's so lame, and I cannot tell you like all of the things I know about the Bible are to make fun of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't tell you seriously, but
It's all just Adam and Eve and not
well,
Adam and
because
Steve.
it's Catholicism, so like the saints and stuff like that, and you know,
What the Holy Spirit is, or like, yeah, like.
when you put the santo de cabeza,
Cuando invocas a Satanás.
agua de calzón. No, I'm kidding.
Agua de calzón.
You never heard of that?
No.
It's when you want someone to fall in love with you, so you boil your underwear and then you serve
Oh.
them the water.
Okay,
Something like that.
brujas, come together.
Brujas.
We're
Wait, is
learning,
it-
we're learning.
Clean or dirty underwear?
I think you have to wear it.
Oh, okay.
You wear your
But I'm
underwear.
not sure. A witch, please comment
Yeah.
that.
Can you Google agua de calzón?
So Mexican
For my listeners, yes, go.
urban legend and folk magic ritual involving boiling a used women's undergarment in water to create a love potion.
Love potion, that's what it is. Sorry, Lola.
Love potion number 9.
So yeah, that's what they teach you in catechism.
Agua de calzón.
What is another one? There's like a lot of the black bag with the candle and like.
Well, I didn't take catechism classes. If
I
this is
know
what they're
that was
teaching
not
there.
No, they teach you basically go through whatever you're at. So like your first communion, your confirmation, your quinceañera has classes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Even to get
remember?
married too, you have to take classes.
Wait, does
Yeah.
it follow you? Does it follow you all the way to like marriage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go to classes with your spouse at some point. But yeah, I hated it. And I remember being at church and Delia and I would fight to be at the end of the pew so we could like fall asleep, and my mom would like pinch us super hard. But my dad never went. He didn't even go inside when it was my quinceañera. He waited
Really?
outside. He waited outside next to the limo. And
So
he had
he's just like non-religious. He doesn't fuck with that.
At that point, he wasn't. And then he found Joel Osteen.
Oh no.
Okay, Peter. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so and no shade to people who are religious. Like I respect it if you need it, right? I don't need it. But my dad became more, or he found God again, I guess you could say, when Gael was diagnosed with autism because it was something he couldn't fix with money. So he was like,
Okay.
I can't help my daughter, right?
Right.
And so that was very real, right? And my mom has always been like a woman of faith. I don't think like they didn't make Katie go to anything. And so whenever like she acts up, I'm like, es porque no le pegabas y no fue a misa. I'm like, she doesn't know how to act. But yeah, so that's, and then he like preset it on my Jeep. And so I would always hear, this is my Bible. I have what it says I have.
No, thank you.
I know, I'd be like, oh, so I would just leave it preset so my dad wouldn't say anything because I
Yeah.
took it off once and he put it back on. And then he did that thing about the church when he didn't open them for the hurricane.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all the
Wait,
memes
didn't
I
we
would
just
send
talk
to my
about that?
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did just talk about that. So I would send my dad the jokes and he's like, that's not funny. That's not funny. I'm like, whatever. But my dad was in a death metal band, so.
It is interesting how sometimes people swing the other way. Like I recently saw something where this former porn star who would do both gay and straight, now all of a sudden he's like a preacher and he found Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. It's like, okay, you're profiting off of another
Yeah,
market.
and I'm like,
Cool.
you had no problems when you were like putting your dick in something, and all of a sudden now you want to like
Now you demand
proselytize.
respect.
Yeah, or
I feel
like
that
you want to
way.
tell other people that what they're doing is wrong, but you had no problem.
Like, you
doing
have
that.
fun.
Yeah.
You're tired.
Yeah.
You're prolapsed.
Yeah.
And you're like, not doing it again.
I know.
That's for evil people.
So that's interesting that you've noticed that trend of religion with like
Well,
kids Eli's age.
So you say no.
so I say no because I
Yeah.
was like, what kind of church is it? And you know what Eli said? He's like, they said it's like the Drewski Skit Church. So it's a mega church.
Oh, that's,
And I'm like, no, you will
No.
not go to a mega church.
Oh my god.
Because it is like a huge, they have like several mega churches, and I'm just like, I don't think that, yes, like collective effervescence, that's what it is. You know, and it's good, and you should have community, but I'm just like, we don't know anyone there.
right.
We don't know anyone.
I think when you
Uno
call
nunca
it
sabe.
Yeah, no, seriously.
when you call it mega something, it starts to sound some sinister, culty, like they're
Like a
preying on,
business.
like a business.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's people in religious psychosis. Big
Well,
word.
and like what you were saying, like uno nunca sabe. Like I've mentioned this podcast several times. One called Twinnuendo. One of they're twins. One of them is gay. One of them used to be a pastor. The gay one is also a drag queen. So the
Okay.
pastor was evangelical. He got fired from being a priest. They accused him of like something, which it wasn't anything. He didn't do anything, but
Yeah.
like. Anyway, so now that he's on the other side, he's like, wow, like our upbringing was so fucked up. And like literally the gay twin talks about being abused by somebody in the church.
Yeah, and
so
so I'm
that-
avoiding that.
That is so real that actually happens
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
So
On top of that too, they try to like attract you with the bells and whistles, and we have games and we have fairs and we do this, and so they trap
the
you.
Jamaica's and stuff,
Yeah, they trap you, and then it's really easy for a kid who's like wanting that kind of stimulus to be like, ooh, I like this. Is this what church is? You know?
Yeah, and all it is community. Like
Yeah.
it really is, and so I get it. But I just remember being a kid, and I'm just like, I don't believe any of this.
Right.
Like prove it. And then yeah, so I told Eli no, and he was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think when you have a frontal lobe, you can decide what you want to do. His dad is religious, I think.
Like actively going to church.
I don't care and I don't know. Pero si lo persina, like le da la bendición, and I'm like, que Dios te cuide porque yo no te voy a cuidar.
And he's always
Porque
been
yo
religious,
no.
or is that recent?
When we were dating when we were younger, I went once with him, and it was a Christian church, and it was like in a mobile home, and it was all white. Like it wasn't like
Oh.
Catholic church where it's fun and there's color and there's like
Right.
incense.
It was
and-
like Baptist or something.
yeah, there was no men in dresses, you know, like no cloaks. I was like, where are all the bells and whistles?
Like, where are the looks?
Where's the
no one's
fun?
serving looks.
No one's serving looks.
No one's having fun anymore.
There's no decorations on the windows. Get me out of here. And there was one of the teachers was there. Her husband was the pastor, and I was like, that's interesting. So I only went that one time, but I remember I've never liked being in church.
Yeah, me neither.
I did go to Oaxaca, and we went inside the church there, and it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, the churches in Mexico are
they're
really beautiful.
yeah, because they're what, like cathedrals, right?
Yeah, they're like probably like 500 years old.
They're fucking huge, and they have all the saints locked up. Some of them were open. I guess it just depends what day it is, and so like you could go in, and like that day I forgot which one it was, but it was like decorated with like real flowers, and it was just like super beautiful. So like I think with Eli, like I would like to take him to that kind of church.
Yeah.
In the valley, they have the one with the mariachis. What's it called? San Juan?
San
Del
Juan,
Valle,
yeah.
right? So when I was little, when we
The
would go there,
Basilica,
that
yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
Because we would go and they would give like roses to the mothers, and I remember my parents would be like, "Oh, let's take your grandma's." So we would go, and
Yeah.
then the beach, and so that was fun.
Yeah.
Because it was just music the whole time and
Yeah.
mariachis, but
And it's so huge, and then you can kind of see, like, you can kind of like tour the Basilica. You know
yeah,
what
and
I
they
mean?
have like Jesus Christ laid out.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then you light a candle. So that was fun, and it's just like beautiful because there's like greenery outside. And
Well, it's very
statues.
cultural. Like, it's so the Catholic Church is so entwined with like being Mexican. Like you've talked about it before. Like in your house, like you have crosses and stuff, but like you're
Yep.
not religious, but it's just very cultural.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
My mom
yeah.
has like the cross wall too, and she doesn't go to church anymore.
Right.
But I remember when she was taking Katie, like she always had to take cash, like for her to give.
To give.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, and I was like, you're not supposed to have to give cash.
Right.
But that one was like on the north side of town, and I was like, this is weird. I was like, I remember putting $1. Like they'd be like, ten un dólar, ten un dólar. And then
You're like, that's all you get.
yeah, and so that I don't like that part of it either. But yeah, I do notice a trend in like my little cousins, like they're like part of the church, and like the only post on social media is like a quote from the Bible, and like I'm just like boring.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo,
They really
commenting
aren't
boring.
fun like we were.
Yeah, they're not drinking. They don't drink.
They don't dance.
They don't shake ass.
Yeah.
We need to.
Do-
There's a non-shaking ass epidemic right now.
I
We
know.
need
Is
to
it
change
also that like so much it is quickly put online that they're just maybe you're scared to
I think so.
act up?
that? Remember, we had digital cameras on our wrists. Like,
Oh my god.
and you had to develop them. And but I think it's that like I mean, good for them for not drinking.
Right. I mean,
We would.
I have been
Drinking
drinking
Svedka.
since we would drink my mom. Don't listen. But my dad always had Jack Daniels, and like he would just leave them there. My mom had like a wine thing, and it just had bottles because my dad was an alcoholic. Not anymore. But we started, and I remember it was like Mel Esparza, and like my house was my grandma's house, and we lived upstairs, and everyone after school would come because we had like a huge yard, and so we were just there. Everyone's parents would pick them up there.
Right.
and
Right.
there was like this is the house right across the
Kristen.
school.
Yeah.
So it was right across the street.
Yeah, my grandma still lives there. And so everyone's kids would just wait there, and my parents were like, my mom was usually making cakes, and my grandma, or like, you know, and my dad was working, so like no one was home. And so when like mostly all the boys would leave, we would go upstairs, and all the girls, and we would make like brisk tea, and we would put Jack Daniels in it.
Is that good?
No, it was trash. But we were like,
Man,
"Ooh."
You
if
guys
you
were
had
like
said
so
that-
adult.
If
That was
you
like
had said that
7th, 8th
before,
grade.
that would have been the drink we would have had today.
Gross.
Brisk with
No,
Jack Daniels.
it's so bad. And then like the honey Jack Daniels came out later, and I was just like, I think of how it tastes, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
but it's because we were putting too much. We were just all drunk, like.
Yeah.
And then I think my dad noticed, and he started hiding it. But by that time we were also alcoholics. But yeah, I don't think my cousins do that. Like only like the older ones. We'll go out and stuff, and we'll go to like saludos, and
Yeah.
we'll have beer. But like not out. I have a cousin, Sammy. She runs like so
Oh.
like they paid for her school. She's gonna be a doctor. And she wins in Laredo every year the turkey trot. She's always first place.
Wow.
She's run it for like
Good for her.
the last 5 years. Yeah, because she ran in RGV, I think. She's like super healthy, and she's like, oh yeah, I run like 10 miles a day.
She's like, I don't drink.
Yeah,
do
and
that.
she's beautiful. Like
Yeah.
her skin is beautiful, like her body. She's like super tall and skinny, and very smart. So I'm like, I get it. You're a runner. Like she's
Yeah.
trademark. She's that runner girl.
Yeah.
But the others, I'm just like, hey, let's go out.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting older, and I'm just like, guys, it's 11. I'm going home. Like, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing is like, okay, it's to drink less, but another thing is to like just want to do it at home versus like out.
It's because they're broke, and the clubs are expensive.
They are.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't gone to a place where I'm like, ooh, I want to dance. Because, like, no hay ambiente, like, no. Like, when I went to, I think it was Cosmos, and I saw Faz, and we were sitting. We were just sitting. And I'm like, where are we dancing?
Well, the last time we did that was Thanksgiving.
Oh, but we were fucked up. Like, I think that's the problem, that they're
Yeah.
not drinking, so they don't want to get loose. They don't want to dance.
We were a
Yes.
little bit crossfaded.
Like
We
when
were a little,
when we went out to Barb's, we got really, really drunk and had a good time. And then we went out, was it last weekend?
Yeah.
And we didn't get as drunk, and it was kind of like, meh. So I guess it really is like you have to be.
Well, as
wasted.
a
It was also a
professional,
Thursday and it was pretty
was
quiet.
Yeah.
as a corporate America employee, sometimes it is hard for me to let loose.
Yeah.
As a cog in the machine.
Yes, it is really hard to like the whole time I was driving over here, Eli fell asleep and I was thinking about work and I was like, oh, stop that. Like, but I guess it comes with, like you said, like you work till 10 p.m. sometimes and I don't know, but I do enjoy drinking. I just don't do it as much. And I think these kids aren't drinking like that.
Yeah.
I'm more
I think it
into the THC seltzers lately because
Have you tried the recess ones, the Delta ones?
No.
They don't have the THC in them, but they only sell them at Sprouts. They sell some at HEB, but they don't have the THC in it.
no,
They're
like
so good. The grapefruit one's my
sounds
favorite.
good.
And I sleep like a babe. I'm out. Like the first time I drank one, I was sitting on the couch and I was reading, and I don't know at one point I just woke up and I was like, why am I on the couch? Like all the lights were on, and I was like, oh,
What happened? Where am I?
where am I? Who is it? But again, it knocks me the fuck out when I like to have drugs that put me to sleep because that's the only thing that stops
Me
the
too.
thinking.
Me too.
that's the only thing that helps me check out.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, correct. So, like you know how you were saying you're like I flew them in from California. I brought some. So if you guys want one.
Oh yeah.
I gave one to Katie for her birthday because she was like, I can handle it, and I was like, take half of half, and she was like, no, and I was like, please, because she's only had like a pen.
I'm going to California next week. I plan to be legally faded for
The whole time.
The whole
Clocked
time.
in and
Just
faded.
forget the trip completely.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok the other day. It was a Gen Z girl, and she's like, "What? Guess which one's the millennial? Which one's the Gen Z?" And they were doing a dance, and the way you could tell one was millennial because they both looked really young. The millennial was doing the stank face while she was
Yeah.
dancing, and then people in the comments were like, "I knew immediately," and they had a screenshot of her face doing that.
Yeah. I also think
And
the kids aren't because their music is different.
Yeah.
Like they don't have like you were talking about like the southern rap and
Yes.
like all the like it's so different now. And then like it's like TikTok, like Ricardo said, like it's not good. It's trendy.
it's a
Yeah.
TikTok
It's not
It's a
good.
TikTok dance type of song.
Mm-hmm.
Where before it was just I don't know, like and I think it happens every decade, right? Like
yeah, the
things shift, there's like a new sound or whatever.
new
but
people.
it just shit was different back then and it was better.
And you know it was because they still play it.
Yeah.
The karaoke
That's true.
songs are all like old school rap songs.
Yep,
and, like,
that's true.
And these Gen Z are barely discovering Madonna. Have you seen
Don't
those
stop.
videos? Like
Stop.
Ray of Light. They're like, this is a banger. Where was this whole time? I'm like, Madonna's not. I mean, she's old.
Madonna she died several years ago. She's a robot. No, that happened with someone else. Oh, that's Saweetie. You know how she had that song with Too
Yeah.
Short?
Yes.
And they were like, oh yeah. And then like a Petey Pablo song was featured on, I think also Saweetie. I don't know. I'm like, Saweetie? How do you say that?
well, it was also like Megan Thee Stallion like sampled NWA,
yes.
Girls in the Hood.
Ugh. Moment of
So
silence.
people are like, have you heard this? Oh, Mark was like, have you heard this song? And he showed me, and it was probably, I think it was The Weeknd, but it was Mario's "Let Me Love You." The baby, I just don't get
let's
it.
sing it.
Do you enjoy being hurt?
But
and
yeah.
I was like, I know. He's like, have you heard this song? It's cool. And I was like, Mark, this is Mario. Don't play with me.
And you're like,
Don't-
Mark, get out of my house.
If you're not gonna show me the original, don't even.
There's the door.
Yeah.
Come back when you have some sense. No, you know who does R&B really well though, like a new artist or newer, is Kehlani.
Oh,
I
okay.
love
yeah.
Kehlani. So I was gonna say R&B is not R&Bing anymore.
Is Kehlani
She found God, by the way. She went back to
wait,
church.
what's a Kehlani song?
Folded? Have you heard Folded?
I don't know if I have.
She has all their popular songs, but Folded is my favorite right now, so that's all that's playing in my head.
Who does the "On My Mama, On My"?
Ella,
Boy?
is it Ella Me? I look fly.
I
I love Thames. Y'all like Thames?
I think Eli keeps you young.
Yeah.
He does not. Come out here. Tell the lady. Dile que no. No, Eli listens to a lot of like old Drake, which kills me because I'm like, you weren't there.
Not the Take
You
Care
weren't there.
album.
He listens to what's that
Hold
song?
on, we're going home.
Kiki.
Do you love me?
Yeah, he has a lot of like old Drake, and I'm like, you weren't there, dude. Like you weren't there when Drake was like new.
Honestly, that's better than New Drake.
Yes. Although I do like that dance album, the one that Beyonce took one of those songs for Renaissance.
Is it
What
the
is it
one
called?
where like
Honestly, never mind. That one. It's just like dance disco. I do really like that one. Sometimes I'll play. I'm sorry.
I did see it. There was a tweet when that album came out that people called it "uns uns music."
Yeah, it really was. At first, I was like, "What is this?" But then I was like, "Wait! I'm just not hearing it for what it is. I'm hearing it as Drake made it." And I was like, "Oh, this is good. At least I like it. It's dance music. It's like."
Yeah.
And then when when it came out that like Drake had a credit on Renaissance, I was like, oh, because she took that song, like she got it from him.
Right.
So I'm like, I guess we can still give Drake a pass.
Which it sounds like there's rumblings of Act 3 coming out soon.
Oh my gosh, Delia has her tinfoil hat on and she's like, did you see this and did you see that? And I was like, girl, I know it's gonna be a rock album.
I told Ricardo, I was like,
we're going.
prepare to be sick of me
We're
when
gonna be in crippling debt.
when Beyonce comes out with Act 3. Prepare to be sick of me. I'm not gonna shut up about it.
It's gonna be so fun. Are you like a Beyonce? Who's your girl? Who's your girl?
Gaga.
Okay, I do
I also
like
love
Gaga.
Mariah Carey, and but Gaga's my main girl, I think.
You know, it's so like I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I love the Star is Born soundtrack.
You know, I didn't really tune in for that.
Did you see the movie?
Okay, so I would always play the movie with intentions of watching it.
That sounds like a no.
But I can't sit like I remember being in my apartment and just putting it on, and then I would be like, oh, I'm gonna sweep while I watch it, and I would not look at it, so I would just hear the songs and I liked them. And then one time I finished cleaning, I sat down, I was by myself, Eli wasn't here, and this was like the third time I tried to watch it. I took a gummy, but I took half of it, and I was watching it, and I was just like on my couch like because it was so sad, and I was like, why did I watch this?